Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this Oriental cruise where today we're not going to be looking at any restaurant, but instead, I tried to make spaghetti in tomato sauce and some chicken in barbecue sauce. Now, I would have shown you what I did, but the truth is, this is all just cheap. The spaghetti is great value branded spaghetti. If you're from America or Canada, you know how cheap those are. And the tomato sauce is Hunt's regular tomato sauce. The chicken is halal. That's one thing I'll say, and it has been cooked in some spice paste that my mother told me how to make. The reason I'm reviewing my own cooking is a twofold thing. One, I can try and gauge how well I'm cooking and see if I can improve myself. And you guys might be thinking that that's a bit weird, that's a bit impossible, but I like to think that I'm very honest with things I like to say. If I make something raw, if I make something underspiced, I'll say it is underspiced. And I hope you guys can give me some suggestions on what to do. The other reason is that I can show you guys any halal ingredients. So the spaghetti is just made with the wheat, wheat, water, salt, all those regular stuff. The tomato sauce, as far as I could tell, has no haram product. The chicken, of course, is halal. So I guess we'll take a look. Of course, I can kind of say what is the process I use. The spaghetti, they recommend to cook it for 6 minutes. I cooked it for 5, then put it in the tomato sauce, which was in the saucepan heating up. And as it was cooking in the sauce, I put a little around 200 milliliters of pasta water, so it's a bit thicker. It's a bit well stuck together. The not the pasta sauce, the pasta, but the sauce. So here we go. Okay. So again, it's been stuck together with starch, so it's a bit hard to pull apart. So here we go. Great value pasta and Hunt's tomato sauce. Honestly, I don't know what to tell. It's pasta. You can't exactly say anything about pasta. It's just regular pasta. I don't think you can be able to tell the difference between one or the other. The tomato sauce, I never had tomato sauce pasta before, or at least I had once or twice. And I always thought they were under seasoned. I can taste the tomatoes, but there's no spices, no herb feeling. This is marginally better compared to every other thing. I can taste it a little bit more tangy than others, and there's a few herbs, some vegetables. I can taste some onions, some celery. That's really good. Now the chicken. Now this is a bit small. Let's try. So I cooked it in my mother's own spice mix. It's a bit of paste, red chili paste. I made this before. I thought I under seasoned it a little bit. I taste a lot of spices only, or rather the chili. My mother recommended I use 1 tablespoon of salt, and I did. I guess I did that, but I don't taste it. But let's see how this is. One second. so it's spicy. Of course, I said I used a lot of chili powder, so it's a bit more spicy than normal. I use a little bit of barbecue sauce, and that kind of balances out the spiciness, give it a bit of tangy flavor. First time I made it with this spices, it was completely a wreck because I basically, even saying I undercooked it is an understatement, because when I was cooking it and I opened it up, basically 10% of it was cooked, the other was just raw. So I'm glad to say I actually made it better. It's edible, I guess you can say that. It's good. So, anyways, it's a good um, it's a good, well, meal made. This one, the chicken, at least the spices need a bit more salt, a bit more different flavors, because if I didn't have any barbecue sauce, I would just be tasting chili. I guess this pasta sauce is. I always felt it was under seasoned. At least I can taste a bit of onions, some celery, but again, some salt, at least some chili. But I guess the chili will be in the hot and spicy ones. But at least something, at least salt is needed in this. The pasta is just pasta. What can you say about pasta? It's chewy. You can eat it. Anyways, thank you for joining.